holiday. Come and run away. Leave your worries in the city. Let the ocean take them away. Blue holiday. Nothing left to say. Just the sun, the sea, and us on a perfect day. Throw your shoes into the backseat, windows rolling down. Salt air waiting somewhere past the edge of town. No maps, no plans, no hurry, just a road and sky. Following the sunlight till the coastline comes alive. Cold drinks and sandy fingers laughing in the waves. Everything we've carried slowly drifting away. The sea doesn't ask questions, it just lets you be. And for a little while, that's enough for me. Let the wind untangle all the thoughts we've kept. Let the tide erase them one by one instead. Today belongs to no one except the sky and sea, and the summer version of you and me. Blue holiday, come and drift away. Leave your worries in the water, watch them fade away. Blue holiday, nothing left to chase. Just the sun, the sea, and us smiling all the way. Blue holiday, be-doo. The ocean knows the way.
The tide comes back again and again. Maybe love does too. Your footprints vanish first under quiet waves. Mine disappeared beside them just the same. Still somehow I kept feeling nothing really left, 'cause your laughter stayed floating in the salt air. Maybe we are only summer passing through. Maybe every promise breaks in two. But standing near the ocean, holding on to you, makes forever feel almost true. So let's promise by the sea, even if it disappears, like the waves that fall apart, yet return throughout the years. Even if these fragile words fade somewhere in the blue, I will keep on promising my heart to you. Again and again, like the tide rolls endlessly, let's stay in love, forever promised by the sea. Wind kept pushing through your hair into my eyes. You were smiling like the sunset in July. And for one small moment, everything felt still, like the whole wide world had slowed down for us. Maybe we are foolish trying to believe that two drifting hearts could really never leave. Still, I'd rather lose it all than never say I want your tomorrow next to mine always. The ocean never questions if tomorrow comes. It just keeps reaching softly toward the sun. So even if our hearts break like white foam at night, I will still come back to you with every tide. So let's promise by the sea, even if it sounds naive, like the waves that keep returning to the places where they leave. Even if forever is too big for us to hold, let's keep saying it together till we're old. Again and again, like the sea beside the moon, I will always find my way back to you.
We were walking slow beside the rolling tide. Your white sneakers brushed the sand next to mine. Silver waves were laughing loud along the boulevard, and every little breeze kept pulling me toward your eyes. The ocean smelled like lemons and the fading sun. I tried to say something cool but forgot every word. You leaned closer slowly while the whole world swayed, like the sea was holding its breath for us. Soft kisses underneath the blue, my heart spinning into you. Maybe it was the ocean wind, or maybe your lips tonight, but my head feels soaked in salt, dizzy and electrified. Salt kisses in the summer light, everything is glowing white. The waves keep dancing out of time whenever you hold me tight. Tiny seashell melodies underneath our feet, your laughter drifting softly through the salty breeze. Cars were passing far away like an old jazz song, and your fingertips kept tracing circles on my hand. Shoo-ba-doo, the moon arrives, tiny stars begin to shine. I can barely walk in line after that kiss tonight. Maybe it was the sea air rushing through my mind, or maybe love just tastes a little wild sometimes. Salt kisses underneath the blue, my heart spinning into you. Maybe it was the ocean wind, or maybe your lips tonight, but my head feels soaked in salt, dizzy and electrified. Salt kisses in the summer light, everything is glowing white. The whole sea sways around us now like a dream I can't describe. Amber sunset skies are falling. Trade a little smile with the breeze. Warm tides cover us in colors drifting soft and low. You glow beneath the gold of evening waves. Still, hearts always feel so weightless lately. Moonlight tries to stay, and I keep tracing every footstep. Run back close where you are. 'Cause somehow every road is leading me to you. 'Cause somehow every road is leading me to you. You became all I feel. In twilight you were all I need. Hold your velvet hand close to me. Salt wind hums through seaside boulevards, and I still can't slow down. Cool waves shimmer through every memory. Paint your silhouette across the sand. Side by side we move like lanterns floating near the shore. Sunset steals our breath away before the morning glows. You became all I feel. In twilight you were all I need. Hold your velvet hand close to me. Salt wind hums through seaside boulevards, and I still can't slow down. Still hearts always feel so restless. Every spark is impossible to hide. Yellow mellow colors swaying while I'm reaching out for you. Humming quiet melodies, they carry me back to you. Trying softly just to keep this fading night close next to you. You became all I feel. In twilight you were all I need. Hold your velvet hand close to me. Salt wind hums through seaside boulevards, and I still can't slow down.
Sunday moving slowly on the boardwalk by the sea. Nothing on our minds except where the breeze might lead. Your hand brushing mine as we wander without plans, watching little sailboats fade into the summer haze. Sunday on the boardwalk, just you and me. Salt air in our hair and sunlight on the sea. No place we need to hurry, no reason we should leave. Let's stay a little longer. Sunday on the boardwalk. Old cafe music drifting from a radio somewhere. You laughing at a story while the wind moves through your hair. Ice cream melting slowly down the side of your hand. I swear I've never seen a prettier afternoon. The tide keeps rolling gently like it has all day long. Maybe nothing special happened, maybe that's the charm. Just your shoulder next to mine and your hand inside my arm. across the sleepy sea. No promises forever, no grand romantic scenes, just this quiet little Sunday, and you're everything to me. Sunday on the boardwalk, stay a while with me. I found a little room that faces toward the sea. White curtains dancing slowly with the summer breeze. The morning light comes pouring in across the wooden floor, and somehow every wave reminds me what I'm waiting for. The ocean keeps on talking through the open window pane, saying every lonely heart will love again. A room facing the sea and thoughts of you, blue horizon in my eyes the whole afternoon. Every passing sailboat drifts where dreams belong, and every little wave keeps bringing you along. Coffee growing colder by a postcard on the desk. Your name written softly where my fingertips once rested. The sunlight moves across the room the same way every day, but everything feels different since you went away. Maybe somewhere far beyond the water and the blue, you're watching the same sunset, thinking of me too. Maybe all the distance is smaller than it seems when two hearts keep meeting inside the same dream. A room facing the sea, still holding you in the golden evening light and shades of ocean blue. Every tide returning finds the shoreline once again, and every time it does, my heart goes back to then. The curtains softly sway, the daylight fades away, in a room facing the sea. I still dream of you. Meet me where the ocean sleeps, beyond the fading blue, where the stars fall on the water, and my heart still runs to you. Meet me where the ocean sleeps, where summer never leaves. I'll be waiting by the shoreline with your name upon the breeze. The evening wraps the coastline in a silver-colored glow. The tide is moving slower, like it doesn't wanna go. I close my eyes and listen to the waves beneath the moon, and every little whisper sounds a little bit like you.
The boardwalk lights are fading one by one into the dark. Still your memory lingers like a lantern in my heart. The sea keeps all its secrets hidden somewhere in the night. Maybe that's where love goes when it slips beyond our sight. If dreams can cross the water, if wishes learn to fly, then maybe we'll meet again beneath the midnight sky. The waves will know the way they always seem to do. They've carried every hopeful thought I've ever had of you. Meet me where the ocean sleeps, beyond the moonlit tide, where every lost tomorrow finds a place to gently hide. Meet me where the ocean sleeps, where summer still believes. I'll be dancing with your memory forever in the sea, where the ocean sleeps, where my heart still dreams of you.
The waves are rolling softly underneath the fading light.
Another summer evening settles on the tide.
I sit beside the water where we used to be,
And watch the ocean carry old memories to me.
The sky still wears the colors
Of the days we knew,
and
every passing seabird takes my thoughts to you.
the breeze we share
Still lingers in the air, moving through the empty spaces like you're standing there.
the breeze we share
Has never gone away. It finds me by the ocean at the end of every day. Your laughter used to travel farther than the sea. Now only distant echoes come drifting back to me. The shoreline looks familiar, but something feels untrue. The ocean stayed the same while I keep missing you. Maybe love is like the tide, it never really ends. It only changes shape and comes around again. So every time the wind arrives from somewhere out at sea, I close my eyes and wonder if you're thinking of me. We share still dances through the blue, carrying forgotten summers and traces of you. The breeze we share still whispers through the night, a moment you're beside me in the fading light. The waves go on, the years go by, but the breeze we share never says goodbye.
Sunday in linen, coffee and the sea. Nothing on the schedule, just you next to me. Sunday in linen, slow as summer air. I don't remember where we went, I just remember you were there. The sunlight found the curtains before we left the room. You wore a white linen shirt and hummed a little tune. We wandered through the harbor with nowhere else to be. The morning moving lazily like waves upon the sea. No plans, no hurry, just the afternoon and me and you. A table by the water, a half-forgotten song. The breeze kept playing with your hair all afternoon long. You laughed at something small, and somehow time stood still. The kind of moment nobody can ever plan or build. Years from now I might forget the cafes and the streets, but not the way the summer wind danced softly through your sleeves. Some memories are photographs, some disappear from view, but that Sunday stays forever, wrapped in shades of blue. Sunday in linen, coffee and the sea. Nothing in the whole wide world was waiting but the breeze. Sunday in linen, golden afterglow. I don't remember where we went, just how I didn't wanna go. Sunday in linen, still drifting back to me like a quiet summer day beside the sea.
The afternoon was glowing on the boardwalk by the sea. You were laughing at something I can't remember now. The wind kept turning pages of the summer in my mind, like an old romantic movie playing frame by frame. Our Seaside Cinema, just you and me. Sunlight on the water like a silver screen. Every little moment felt larger than life. You were the leading role in every dream of mine. We bought cold lemonade and wandered without plans, watching sailboats disappear beyond the horizon. You look so beautiful beneath the fading blue. I wish the credits wouldn't roll on an afternoon like you. Maybe years from now I'll still remember this. The ocean, the sky, and your hand in mine. Like a scene that never fades, even after all this time. Seaside Cinema still plays in my heart. Golden summer memories that never fall apart. Though the daylight disappeared into the evening blue, my favorite movie will always be the one that starred you. Our Seaside Cinema, beneath the summer sky.
If the ocean knows your name, carry this to her. I wrote a postcard to the sea with your memory inside. Folded every missing word between the turning tides. The sunset took my message far beyond the blue. I wonder if the waves still know the way to you. Ocean, take my heart. Ocean, take it far. Every gull above the water heads somewhere unknown. I watch them disappear and wish I wasn't here alone. The boardwalk lights are glowing just like they used to do. But every summer evening still reminds me of you. So I send an ocean postcard floating through the night, carrying the words I never found when you were by my side. Maybe you'll never read it, maybe it won't get through, but every wave keeps telling me to keep on loving you. The sea keeps all its secrets beneath the silver moon, and maybe it has hidden a little piece of you. If your heart still wanders where the shoreline meets the sky, perhaps you'll hear my name someday in the tide. Another ocean postcard, another lonely blue, another sunset drifting out with memories of you, until the sea stops reaching for the distant shore. I'll keep sending all my love across the ocean.
ocean take it far. Back to you. Barefoot on the shoreline where the afternoon is gold. You were walking next to me with nowhere else to go. The ocean breeze kept stealing strands of hair across my eyes. And every time you smiled at me, the whole sea came alive. Dancing with the tide, you and I, moving with the water under summer skies. Every wave that reaches shore returns into the blue. And somehow every step I take keeps leading back to you. The sunlight on the water looked like diamonds in a dream. You reached for my hand gently, and everything grew still. The world kept turning slowly, far beyond the sea. But all I wanted in that moment was you beside me. Maybe love is something simple like the evening breeze, like sharing quiet laughter with the ocean at our feet, like finding someone special in 1,000 passing days, and wishing every summer could remain this way. Dancing with the tide, you and I, holding on to daylight while the sunset paints the sky. Even when the summer fades and seasons wander through, a part of me will always dance along the shore with you. The seasons slip so quietly through my hands, like sunlight on the water or footprints in the sand. The days were never perfect, but somehow they were mine, filled with little moments I still visit all the time. A laugh beneath the ocean wind, a hand reaching for mine. The smallest things are often the hardest things to leave behind. A summer worth keeping, folded in my heart, like a photograph of happiness I'll never tear apart. The waves have stopped their dancing, the sky has changed its blue, but if I keep this summer, I still get to keep you. The boardwalk lights are distant now, the evening's growing cool, yet every time I hear the sea, I find my way to you. Not too grand adventures or stories people tell, just lazy afternoons together that I remember well. Maybe all the best things aren't meant to stay forever. Maybe that's the reason they shine the way they do, somewhere between the sunlight and the fading afternoon. piece of summer became the shape of you. A summer worth keeping, that's what you've become. Not a season that has ended, but a place I'm coming from. The years may keep on moving like waves beyond the blue, but deep inside my memories, that summer stays with you. The sea rolls on, the days move through, but I still keep that summer, and I still keep you. Two tickets to anywhere, that's all we really need. Leave our worries at the station, let them disappear with the steam. Two tickets to anywhere, just girls in summer skies. No destination on our minds, only sunlight in our eyes. We were tired of the city and the noise of every day, so we packed a little too fast and simply walked away. A suitcase full of daydreams and dresses for the sea, laughing like we had nowhere in the whole world to be. No plans, no maps, just the road ahead. A tiny coastal town appeared beyond the afternoon, salt air through the train window and our favorite summer tunes. We took 100 blurry photos and none of them were straight, but somehow they still captured everything we couldn't say. Maybe happiness is simple, a train ride with your friends, watching the ocean get closer around every bend. Not running from our lives, just running toward the blue, for one bright weekend that felt completely new. Two tickets to anywhere, the sea was waiting there, with tangled hair and endless laughter floating through the air. Two tickets to anywhere, no reason to be brave, just a few girls chasing summer all the way to the waves. Two tickets to anywhere and nowhere else to be, just us and the sea. The ocean knows a secret I could never keep. Your name still drifts in silence beneath the sleeping sea. Some nights I see your shadow moving through the blue, like a dream the water borrowed and never quite returned. The waves keep drawing pictures, only to wash them away, just like us. Seafoam daydream fading into white, like a little piece of summer vanishing from sight. I reach for you like moonlight reaching for the sea, but you dissolve like sea foam before you get to me. The boardwalk lights are distant through the evening haze, and every year the shoreline looks a little more the same. Only I remember how your laughter filled the air. Now it drifts across the water like it was never there. Maybe love was always meant to live inside a dream, a fragile thing of sunlight and reflections on the sea, like a mermaid made of starlight returning to the foam, leaving only silver ripples where her heart had gone. Seafoam daydream floating out to sea, every wave keeps carrying what's left of you and me. Though the summer disappeared into the endless blue, I still become the sea foam every time I think of you. The tide rolls in, the tide rolls out, and I fade away with you. I wrote your name beside the sea where the waves could see. Let the ocean carry all the words I couldn't speak. Golden sunlight on the water dancing with the blue. Every little line I wrote somehow led to you. The wind kept turning pages of the letter in my hand, like it knew my heart was drifting far beyond the sand. Letters by the shore, written just for you. Tiny pieces of my heart floating on the blue. Maybe they will fade away like footprints in the tide, but every word is true, every line is you. Seagulls drawing circles through the lazy afternoon, while I fill another page beneath the summer moon. The ocean keeps my secrets, the sky keeps them too, and every little letter brings me back to you. If the waves could carry messages across the endless sea, I'd send 1,000 letters telling what you mean to me. Letters by the shore, scattered with the breeze. All the things I never say, written carefully. Even when the summer goes and autumn finds the sea, I'll keep Still drifting out to sea.
Sometimes I still look up and find you there. There's a cafe by the water where the paint is peeling blue. I passed it just this morning and somehow thought of you. Not because I miss you the way I used to do, but because the sunlight felt exactly like it knew. Under a seaside sky, we thought we'd never change. The ocean looked forever and tomorrow felt the same.
Under a seaside sky,
we were too young to see how fast a summer disappears into a memory. The waves are still arriving like they always have before. The gulls still draw their circles above the distant shore. Everything is here now except the two of us. Funny how the world moves on while certain moments don't.
under a seaside sky,
The days were washed in gold,
we carried nothing in our hands.
except the dreams we'd hold.
Under a seaside sky,
The wind knew every name.
and if I close my eyes today,
It still feels just the same. Maybe that's what growing older is. Learning some places never leave. Not the beach,
not the ocean,
not the version of yourself you met beside somebody else.
under a seaside sky,
You smiled and looked away,
the sea was wide before us.
and the whole world seemed to wait.
Under a seaside sky,
Somewhere in July,
a boy became a memory
beneath that
endless sky.
sometimes I still look up at summer in the blue, and for a second
I'm still there with you.
We planned to watch the sunset from the edge of the pier. You brought lemonade and laughter. I was glad you were here. The ocean shimmered softly the whole afternoon, but somehow we forgot the time, just talking like we do. One story turned to another, one smile led the way, and somewhere in between the daylight slipped away. The day we missed the sunset didn't matter much to me. I was too busy watching you beside the summer sea. The sky could change its colors and the sun could fade from view, but nothing was as beautiful as that afternoon with you. The boardwalk lights came on before we even knew. The horizon lost its gold while I was looking at you. You pointed toward the water and laughed when you realized the sunset had already gone right before our eyes. Maybe we were supposed to see the colors in the sky. Maybe we were supposed to chase the ending of the lie. But I'd miss 1,000 sunsets if it meant one more day listening to your voice drift across the waves. The day we missed the sunset still feels perfect in my mind. The sea was there beside us, but you were all I'd find. The evening came and took the sun the way it always does, but it left me with a memory that still shines brighter than it was. We missed the sunset, but not a single moment with us. Golden sunlight on the sea while you run to me. Tiny waves around your feet like a melody. Ocean wind keeps playing softly through your summer hair, and every little laugh you leave is floating everywhere. Freckles dancing on your cheeks under skies so blue. I keep losing every thought whenever I see you. You're pretty, you know, more than summer glows. Even your little rabbit smile steals away my soul. Sunlight shining on your skin, salt upon the breeze. Every little thing you do puts my heart at ease. You're pretty, you know, I hope it always shows. Every wave and every sky only leads to you. Barefoot footprints by the tide fade and disappear. Still somehow your laughing voice keeps ringing in my ears. Even all the seaside jazz drifting from cafes feels like it was written just to follow where you sway. Maybe love is something small, soft and bright and true, like the way the ocean shines whenever next to you. Every breeze and every light, every summer hue only makes me fall again a little more for you. You're pretty, you know, more than words I know. From your windblown golden hair to the smile you throw. Even all the endless sea, sparkling in the blue, feels a little less alive next to loving you. You're pretty, you know, and I can't let go. like the tide returning home, I come back to you. The sun was hanging low above the shoreline glow. You were running through the waves with nowhere else to go. Your laughter drifted through the air like music on the breeze, and every little moment felt too beautiful to leave. The ocean kept on moving, but somehow time stood still while your hand was reaching slowly for mine upon the hill. When the summer stayed a little longer than it should, the sky was painted gold and everything felt good. You were dancing in the sunlight, I was falling day by day, and for one sweet moment the summer stayed. We wrote our names beside the tide and watched them wash away. You said forever sounded nice for such a perfect day. Salt upon your shoulders, sunlight in your hair. I still remember thinking nothing else compared. The evening started glowing like an old cinema screen, and every color in the world looked softer in between. When the summer stayed a little longer than it should, the sea was shining silver and the weather felt so good. You were smiling over your shoulder as the daylight slipped away, and for one sweet moment the summer stayed. Maybe seasons always leave, maybe waves return alone, maybe every perfect thing was never